Martin here, sitting here with Gloria, the lovely Gloria, on the couch, looking at this month's Pattaya Trader with Opal on the front cover. So many great features about movies, about sport, about all the things that are happening here in Pattaya, and then the classifieds. And you like to have a bit of a laugh, don't you? Look at those jokes.
Got to have jokes, and you know, there's some romantic jokes there. You feel full. Throttle with Valentine's and wedding jokes and so on and so forth. So we try to like to see a little bit of a laugh about that. Okay,
so you got the crossword, you got the classifieds, and lots of. No, I've never really done it. Really, I've never been there. Is it in Japan? But now this is interesting.
Yes.
Where to find?
Where to find? Well, we always think that it's good to show people where, the expat clubs are. There are also some social places here, food and drink, just live music and shows. And I would say that if anyone, just like the events page, if anyone has something that they want us to either update or tell people about, you can just write into Pattaya Trader at pattayatrader.com and we'll update it. We'll add your information in there. And it's just anything and everything that's quite useful to hang on to and know about. Yeah,
I'm just browsing down here and I see the Play Club, Rioja Gentlemen's Club. You seem to need to know where these places are.
Do you? Do you?
Well, you're telling us.
I know. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Yeah, but also, you've
the Bamboo Bar. You need to know these things.
One of those is already gone. I've just realised that. Needs.
And the Alcazar show. That's it. Yeah, absolutely. So lots of really good, important information. And then you turn it round and you have Property Trader. What have we got on the front here? What's on the front cover?
Paragon Properties.
Yeah.
So I love Paragon Properties. You only list once. Like a bit of it.
You only list once.
I knew that was coming, the old musical pun.
There we go.
So the lovely team from Paragon are telling you how successful they are, and they're showing a property that they've very recently sold, and they're just onto Prior Road near the Hanneman statue, that way down, and they're very lovely people to list your property with, so I would recommend going to see them.
And then of course there's loads of information about properties and
onward and upward. Idenko, should you need some garden furniture for your property, I would definitely see.
But I see
they have great prices, and they're at Ban and Beyond.
Okay,
and they really do things. They do lovely garden furniture, things for kids, trampolines and so forth that you can put in, sun loungers, which is very important.
It looks very nice.
When you want a tan, that's always a very important thing to have. And then condos from people like Siam Properties, Pattaya Realty. We've done a little feature on a very, very lovely spot, I think, Bang Sarai.
I love Bang Sarai.
Yeah, and it's really coming on.
There's some beautiful restaurants down there.
Definitely.
Great beach.
And I think, it's still got the charm of a little fishing area. I mean, it still has its market and it has its pier, but it's got some lovely places, the Renaissance Hotel and some beautiful hotels, as you say, the beach club there. So, we thought we'd just kind of...
I know, you should put the Kept in there. I've eaten there as well.
It's beautiful, beautiful places. And I think it's an area to watch, because as the infrastructure comes on and more motorways going to Ocean Marina, I think this is an area that's really going to expand.
And it's only about 20-25 minutes from Pattaya.
Really easy. And I think a lot of people from Bangkok are going to really love that area.
Yeah.
So because it was Chinese New Year as well, we did a little bit of Feng Shui.
Well, I bought a book on Feng Shui once, didn't know where to put it.
Oh, Yeah. So there you have it. And if you're not...
Feng Shui follies.
Well, it's just things to avoid, because even if you are not that impressed or not something that you follow, it may be something that will just stop you selling your place. So it's good to know about this stuff, because if
you never know if someone is looking around for that.
Exactly.
The biggest tip I was ever given was just brew some coffee and put some flowers in your house. And do you know what? I did that once with a house, sold it to the first person who came.
Did you really?
Isn't that amazing?
That's amazing.
Good tip.
Brew some coffee. Put some flowers out. Now, they don't have to do... Well, they've got plenty of flowers in their tropical garden. Siam Oriental condos. Yes.
Well, they need to have some greenery, otherwise it wouldn't be called tropical, would it?
It couldn't be tropical. Yes, and they've got fantastic deals. So promotional prices from as little as 1.16 million.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And Seaview.
Seaview. Well, again, Heine had done some very nice articles with Pattaya and why Pattaya last time, you may recall, you know, pointing out, you know, the positives. So this time he's done a piece about the importance of a sea view, and I think we get quite spoilt here by the fact that you can see the sea from so many locations. And if you go elsewhere in the world, it would cost you an absolute fortune to have a place with a sea view. So again, a nice little piece from him there. I thought that was good.
I once went to a house. It was inland, and it said Seaview, and I went, how the? And when you went into the house, you saw a big letter C. It just had Sea View. So I thought, well, I think they might be, you know, pushing the boundaries there.
I think so.
Anyway,
moving swiftly on, more condos, more villas, lovely villa if you want to live there in Jomtien, and also from My Pattaya Condo, they've got some lovely deals, and there are quite a few bargains around at the moment.
Well, it's a buyer's market.
It certainly is. And should you wish to put windows in, which we can sometimes recommend to places if you're a little bit noisy and just a good glazing will do wonders for that.
They've been around for a long time, haven't they?
Yeah, really good firm, and they are doing special half-price fly screens, which is a good.
Euro PVC.
Yeah,
Okay.
really good. And onwards with more property and a little bit about the Bangkok property market in 2019. Just starting off by saying about the new regulations, high interest rates. Lots of information, election coming up, infrastructure, how that's going to affect things. Obviously, we've had the pollution situation. We have to hope that that's confined to the worst of this kind of winter months, and that will be something they've got to address, I would thought. So some interesting points there. And then more 2019 trends, interior design, inspiration.
Colour in nature. So what does that mean?
A lot of green, really. I think that's pretty much it. But there's a lot of things about bringing the outdoors in and stuff like that, you know, just like remembering that can be very restful and help things in. But some nice stuff there.
Okay, so some good tips.
Good tips. And then the power of the app. You like an app, don't you?
Yes.
You've got a Pattaya People app.
I've got a Pattaya People app. I've got an app which helps me tune my guitar. I've got all kinds of apps. You know, the stopwatch for timing your eggs. You know, my phone does everything.
Yeah, I think there's a real shift away from people using their desktop and their laptop to really just using a lot of phone-sourced apps. So that's a little article about that.
Interesting, that is.
Yes. And then more bargains, great guest house. Now this one here, this is in Soi Buakhao. If you wanted a business, there you are.
Yeah.
I mean, it's 1,000, that would be a bargain. 1,900,000, but it's got 28 rooms.
Wow.
So yeah, really. So I mean, there are businesses for sale. So even if you're not thinking of moving, but you think, well, maybe I could do something.
Give you something to do.
Give yourself something to do.
And then we've got the classifieds.
More classified. Pages of bargains and properties.
There's so much in it.
Really is.
It's colourful, it's fantastic, it's got a lovely picture of Opal on the front, and where can we get it?
Okay, so go to your regular supermarkets like Friendship, Foodland, Food Mart and Villa Market. I love the people at Food Mart because they give it a proper showing right at the front, and it's easy to just go there 24 hours a day and get one. But also, you know, you can go to some of the other places like Tara Court. If you're in that place, they'll have it, and just look around for it because we do distribute it right throughout the...
and of course here at Pattaya People as well.
Pattaya People have it as well. Excellent.
Fantastic. Thanks, Gloria. Wonderful as usual, and another fabulous magazine.